Will you gallop to this menu update?
Princess Bear, today we're at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort because we're here to take a ride with you to look at some different changes to the menu.
At the Turf Club.
Yes, it's time to return, and as your number one choice of foodie infotainment, we're here to investigate these things so you don't have to, because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. We will not burden beasts of burden today.
It's time to foodie and chill.
One of the best parts of coming to Turf Club is these classic, beautiful, Instagram-worthy Parker House rolls. And honestly, all I want to do is park an entire pack of these in my stomach. Look at how fluffy that is. It's so fluffy. I cannot resist. It calls to the butter. A little bit of black salt here on the back. The tiniest bit, because it's already buttered on top. You make your little Parker House roll sandwich. You know what they do in this menu? Some sort of Parker House roll slider. That might sound good. Because they do Parker House rolls. I don't think I've seen any place on property that does them quite like here. Or at all, really. I think years ago, Yachtsman used to do Parker House rolls. Now, not so much.
Ale and Compass.
Ale and Compass?
Yeah, with the bacon jam.
Those are good. Those are good rolls. I miss those. Food nostalgia, food memories. We eat a lot of food here. Join us. That is how every Parker House roll ate in the cafeteria in elementary school should have tasted. Not the opposite of whatever this is. This tastes wonderful. Nice, light, fluffy, fresh bread, peanut butter, slightly salty, salt-based style. Super tasty. 4.5 out of 5 bucks.
This is the only resort hotel that has the beautiful Bavarian pretzel. I don't know why when I ordered it, because it said giant pretzel, the first thing that came to mind was NBC Grill at Universal City Walk. But no, this is our beautiful Bavarian pretzel. You can get it at King China or Prince Eric's Market at Magic Kingdom, Baseline Tap House at Hollywood Studios, the entire Germany Pavilion at Epcot, and at Pongu Pongu at Animal Kingdom. There's a version of it at Hangar Bar at Disney Springs and here at Saratoga, which is just a short walk. It is vegan as is. It comes with a pretzel, mustard, and a cheese. The cheese is obviously not vegan. I will say this is the sturdiest pretzel hanger I have ever had at Disney World with mustard. My eyes are like watering. That mustard is so spicy. It's got a lot of horseradish in it. I love it though. This is literally the same pretzel you get all over the parks. So awesome. I decided not to get the allergy bread because I got this pretzel and I don't regret it. This is so much better than any Chef Mike bread at all. I would give this a 4 out of 5 pretzels. Pretzel's best. And you can get this at the lounge too.
Finally, a giant pretzel that doesn't leave you hanging. The worst part about ordering a giant pretzel anywhere in the park, the Bavarian pretzel, that is the fact that they are unwieldy to hold. The little paper sleeve they come in is little more than 2 very thin napkins, keeping a little bit of the grease off your fingers. In practical application, they are kind of useless. So anytime we get a hanger, either here or like the cool airplane hanger you get at Hangar Bar at Disney Springs.
They don't have that anymore.
They don't have the airplane anymore?
It's a board. It's
Lame?
a charcuterie.
Yeah, I miss the airplane. I like to play with my food. Hence why I like the horseshoe. So we have the mustard here, a nice ramekin. This thing is solid. Ceramic, a nice grip to it. Up in your like plate game here, Turf Club. Either way, dip it in mustard because that's what people come for. You want to see the dip, and little else. Spicy brown. Ooh. The nostrils are clear. If I was any level of congested, that would all been gone. I feel that down the nose, down the throat, halfway down the esophagus here. That's a good mustard. That's that strong New England mustard. And I can't have a cheese without at least trying a nice little creamy beer cheese looking deal here. Standard beer cheese. I wish the cheese was as spicy as the mustard. Other than that, I have no notes. 3.75 out of 5 balls. Here we have a brand new appetizer here for Turf Club, the Sautéed shrimp. It must be shrimping season, Forrest Gump approved. This time we have sautéed shrimp with a lemon butter, capers, and a little bit of peppers in there. And then you get a little toast in here. I was like, oh, they have cute toast. No, it's literally their infamous Parker House rolls, sliced and flattened. It's even still connected with a little line in the middle. Nice touch there, Turf Club. Nice touch. We're gonna go ahead and load up some of these shrimps. Some buttered shrimps, sautéed shrimps, capered shrimp. All up on here. Give me a little bite. I'm kind of lemon avoidant. I like lemon when applicable. This feels like a when applicable. The lemon butter is buttery and then lemon second. Just enough lemon to cut through the briny taste of the shrimp, which lets the capers kind of sing. The sauce is definitely a lot thicker than I expected. I expected it to be just like glaze. This is a thick, creamy sauce. Some you may enjoy, some maybe not. The shrimp feel kind of small for a table service, but they are tasty, and it feels like an entree-sized portion. This replaces the, what did they have before? Charcuterie board? Ahi tuna, which is kind of out of place here. This, I feel like, makes a little bit more sense for a resort themed after the Northeast. It works. I'll give credit where credit's due. 3.75 out of 5 plus.
Charcuterie is gone too, though.
Charcuterie board is gone.
If I had to rank my top 10 Brussels sprouts, I think this dish from Turf Club would be on the list. I would put this either in my top 5 or my top 3, maybe number 3 or 4, but it's really good. And they do serve this one at the lounge too. I think every time that Bear and I come here, even if I don't get an entree, I always get the Brussels sprouts, and if I don't get them, I regret it. And the thing I love about it is like the crunchies on the bottom. They're like onion, I think, if I remember correctly. This is a big bite, but I commit to my mistakes, so cheers. They're always perfectly crisp. They're always perfectly charred. And they have the, like, I always forget they have pepper jelly in between the Brussels sprouts and the crispy onions, which makes it amazing. I love putting the lemon on it, but I didn't do that this time because Bear has to try this too. And though I've done that to him in the past, I'm just not doing that today. Is it better than Le Cellier? No. Is it better than Gelato? No. But it is very tasty. I would give it a 4 out of 5 Brussels sprouts.
Crispy fried Brussels sprouts with all of the fixings, crispy onions on top, a little pepper jelly on top and on the sides, the base here. It's like a treasure trove. It's like Captain Jack Sparrow is looking for something in here. It ain't rum. It's just Brussels. Look at that char. Beautimus. Beautimus. That char just sends me. It's weird to me that as a child, I wasn't one of those kids that hated veggies, but I would only eat veggies that I could equate to something else in real life. Like carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, even like a bush. That makes sense to me as a veggie. Okra, gross. Tomato, at the time, gross. I even really liked single leaves of lettuce as a child. Didn't like. They looked weird. They had those ruffles in them, the veins. But like, vegetables to me, they look like plants, like actual plants you see in nature. Complete sense to me, and I'll eat those all day long. Brussels sprouts are really no exception. These are tasty, they're crispy. I'll give those 4 out of 5 points. Here you have the Turf Club Wedge salad. You have the beautiful bacon bits in here with the creamy ranch dressing that they hide here at the very, very bottom. And you also have the option of adding everybody's polarizing topping, blue cheese crumbles, to go with this salad. And you know what? Sometimes I be feeling a little blue cheesy, okay? I know. Does it sometimes smell like a foot? Yes. But it tastes wonderful, especially on salads. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into this wedge. Nice, crisp. Got the bacon in there. Because they say that bacon makes everything better. I would say, in a lot of cases, it's really blue cheese that makes everything better. And bacon is just like the new household rub. It's everywhere, so it's not really special anymore. As much as I like salads, I've never really once thought to combine ranch and the blue cheese. You usually get one or the other. The blue cheese crumble with the ranch, the blue cheese has that strong funk. The ranch sort of helps mellow that out a little bit. You have the crunch of the bacon and the crispy lettuce. It is a hearty salad. I know some people think salad for an entree, but sometimes I don't eat light. Maybe I want to get on my bus and go to Magic Kingdom and deal with the crowds and watch Happily Ever After, because you know, I love Happily Ever After. But sometimes I go light dinner. I would give this salad a solid 3.75 out of 5.
Does it toss your salad?
This is a family channel, man. But it does lightly toss it. Now, for some reason, Turf Club decided while it did not change its entrees this go around a menu update, it did add enhancements. I had the option of a Parmesan crusted shrimp, but I got a shrimp appetizer. The second option, being the one that I actually arrived on, is a seared scallop with bacon. Nice little baby scallops. You can get this with anything. You can get it with an appetizer, you can get the entree if you want to get the classic prime rib they have here. If you want to get it with the Turf Club burger, you can get a side of 3 scallops covered in bacon. Why is it sweet? Like approaching dessert level sweet. The scallop is cooked fine. Got a nice sear on top, nice and flaky, falls apart in your mouth as it should. The bacon is crisp, but the sauce it sits in is sweet, like almost like a sweet and sour sauce, but less on the sour. I don't know if I love that. Maybe that would have made more sense with like the steak. I don't know if it made sense with the burger either, but it is an enhancement. But I do not feel enhanced. 2.5 out of 5 was.
If we didn't drink a House of Brown Rosé, since Painted Wolf has not been as easy to get, and they don't offer it at all Disney resorts. This is the new official wine of Princess and the Bear. I think at this point, I've ordered it enough times in the last 2 months for me to be an official spokesperson, though I am not. Cheers to House of Brown. I could literally drink bottles of this, and I have. It's so good. I've had all of their wines, but this one is by far the best tasting one. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel very fine for a nice, light, fresh, crispy rosé.
You have a nice sparkling hibiscus. We basically have some flavored vodka with some grapefruit soda and a little dash of honey. A refreshing spritz, if you will.
Do you want to get zucchini instead of just carrot?
Grapefruit soda reset my brain for a second. Because I was expecting, being like a sparkling hibiscus, I was expecting something sparkling but like lightly floral. It's like syrupy floral with the sparkling. I committed my mistakes, but I do feel like I've made one. I would give that 2 out of 5 claws.
I our seasonal cobbler has been replaced with another season. As of, well, the new menu is yesterday. Because yesterday we were at boat rides, but I guess today will be a couple of days for you guys. Anyway, previous to a few days ago, it was an apple streusel. Now it is peach. This is still, oops. It's got one of these little glassy things, it's fine. This is actually really hard. I'm gonna turn this around. This is the soft part. Here's the soft part with some melty ice cream. I always love the cold ice cream with the hotness of whatever this is. The apple was like perfect. It was giving me like Snow White vibes. Peach, I feel like I was expecting strawberry considering how many strawberry things we've had here recently, but I'm not mad at peach. I think we've done raspberry, apple, and now peach. I really like the peach. I will say though, without the ice cream, it can be a little dry with a crumble, but the ice cream with the peach filling is beautiful. And I appreciate like a good, like unique dessert. I kind of miss the creme brulee. That was like my favorite thing of all the things. Like one of my favorite Disney World resort like desserts, period. So I'm kind of sad that I have like a seasonal item that reminds me of Grand Floridian Cafe instead of a beautiful creme brulee, but it's still nice and better than the cobblers that they serve at Grand Floridian Cafe, which is also seasonal. Curious if theirs is peach right now too. I think last time we went it was apple when it was apple here. So I guess we have to go figure that out. I would give this a 3 out of 5 peaches. It's not making me sing the peaches, 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 peaches songs. There's that.
Trust in the force. And when I mean force, I mean that foodie hunger that drives you to try all the things. Even the things you would normally try. Because we are a try channel. Not like a try channel, but like we try things here. Which means new seasonal desserts, new menus, all new items, and everything in between. So why not a little peach cobbler for the season? Given less cobbler and more cookie. Dry cookie. The vanilla gelato, quote unquote, plant-based gelato, it definitely helps like soften it up. And you have most of the peach on the bottom of this top part. I feel like even the 7 doors might need to work on this all the day long because it is crusty, and it don't need to be.
It's never that crispy.
Yeah, there we go. It took some work. And I didn't even whistle while I did it. But it's pretty. It's tasty. If you've seen it executed just a little bit better, the flavors are fine. Once you get it in your mouth, it's okay. It's just, maybe it's just not its time to shine, even as a peach. 3 out of 5 plus. Turf Club is still out here defending its turf.
And I really do enjoy the new options. I appreciate the fact that you can order lounge things at the restaurant. There is a new onion ring tower available, obviously not vegan.
And I can't eat it.
Bear cannot eat that due to...
If you like onion ring towers, a la maybe like the onion ring Steakhouse 71, they do have one here that you can try if you feel so inclined.
But the onion rings at Steakhouse 71 are vegan and these ones aren't.
Yeah, it's
so
not really
they're
comparable,
better.
right?
Yeah.
So automatically you're going to think they're better?
Yes.
But I'm liking the bar menu here. It's actually increasing. You see usually a lot more people out here in the lounge than you see in the restaurant during the day. And it's nice that they're sort of like expanding that.
And the bar added wings.
Yes.
Buffalo or garlic parmesan.
Base flavors, but wings are wings. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you interested in the new additions to this menu? Is this enough for you to take, say, a boat from Disney Springs to come over to eat dinner or even lunch?
Just walk.
Here in Turf Club. Yeah, walk on the golf course there.
Right here.
Yeah.
There's a bridge somewhere right here. That's it connects to Disney Springs. You can go to security.
Just follow the boat and keep going past that, and it'll take you right to Disney Springs. But I want to know what you guys think. Let us know in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else you can see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell from see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Well, Bear might just yeet himself out of Saratoga Springs, and then, I mean, there's not a lot here. So I guess you just won't get any more Turk Club.
I'm gonna pull a Jamie Foxx. I'm gonna be a man on a horse.
Oh.
But you heard the girl.